Hello, my name is Julie and this is KS Mom Crochets, and today is Crochet Podcast number 107. So I don't have a lot to show you all, by no means at all, but I didn't want to wait a long time to make a video, so I thought, well, I'll just get on and show you the few little things that I've managed to crochet since my last podcast, and also some acquisitions that I have been accumulating since, I don't even know, February or something, I think. I'll just go ahead and get started. The only thing that I have really done is I worked on my Birthstone cowl for Litsa over at Coco's Crochet. No, I haven't done June's section yet, but I plan on doing that hopefully soon, because I really want to keep up with this one. I have really fell behind. I think I only got 2 months of her 18-inch doll clothes cowl that she's doing. I cannot believe that I've only got 2 months of that done. But you know what? It's okay. Life happened. And I kind of fell off the crochet wagon a little bit. But this is one project, one cowl that I really want to finish all throughout the year, even if I don't get to do as many of the doll clothes, that she is picking every month. I definitely want to keep up with this cowl. And so, like I said, this is hosted by Litsa over at Coco's Crochet and Rose from Rose Likes Crochet, and is their hashtag Birthstone Cowl 2025. And I just love how this blanket is coming out, because in this project, you go by the color of the birthstone of that month, and then you do whatever project you want to do, whether it's one project every month or you're doing a blanket or squares or whatever. And I decided to do a blanket, and I have shared this obviously before, but I got my next colors on. So the last time you all seen it, I had done this blue here, but then I added diamond and emerald, and the emerald is looking really dark. But there it is. And I just love this blanket stitch. I think that it is gorgeous. Absolutely gorgeous. And this, I used a 6mm hook on it, and the pattern comes out of this old booklet here, because y'all, I love my vintage booklets and my vintage patterns. And so I love this little booklet so much. It's called Absolutely Gorgeous Sentimental Shells by Leisure Arts, and the designs are by Terry Kimbrough. And the one that I'm doing is number 2 lacy shells, and so that's what it's going to look like when it's done. So hopefully I can keep up with this and have a finished blanket at the end of the year, because like I said, this is something that's easy to catch up on. Like, it didn't take me but maybe an hour or so to put those rows on, and for each month I'm doing 6 repeats of that pattern. So at the end of the year, I should have 72 rows plus like a building row, and then like an ending row to like square it off or whatever. And so I really love it so much. And so for diamond, I used Big Twist Value in white, and then I had some Hobie Rainbow 84. It's a glitter version of it, and it was color 001, and it's white with glitter running through it. And I held that together, and I bet you ain't gonna be able to see it, but it is in person. You can see it. It's like it's like a silver sparkle. I'm not sure if you can see that or not, but it's a silver sparkle. That's a hard word for me to say, all the way through, and it looks so pretty in the blanket. And I was kind of wondering, like, because all these colors were kind of dark except for this blue, and then this white is like really bright and not dark. So it actually looks really good. And then, like I said, I used Emerald by Big Twist, which is a Joanne yarn. It was called Emerald Green, and I didn't even have to think about the color. I just looked through my stash, and it said emerald, and I was like, yes, that's it. And now I'm not weaving in any of my ends yet. I might regret that later, but I'm just going to wait till the end. And hopefully I can, weave them into the border somehow. That's what I'm hoping anyway. But I think it's really, really pretty. I love it so much. And I think that it's going to be really pretty with the border. I'm not sure what I'll do for the border as of yet, but I've got, quite a few months still to worry about that. And it is really growing a lot. It's fun to see it grow. And so I think this month, Birthstone, I think Litsa said that it's going to be Moonstone. And there's all different colors that you can choose from. And I'm not sure. I'm kind of leaning towards yellow, but I'm not sure. Because when I think of the moon, I think of yellow, So I'm not sure what I'm going to use. I'm going to have to look through my colors in my worsted weight yarn and see what that I have. And so that was my progress on my cowl project. And hopefully I can dive back into the doll dress making, because I really do love making doll dresses so much. But I don't know if I'll be able to go back and finish the ones that I missed, but we'll see. We'll see what happens. And as long as I keep up with one of her cowls, I think that that's pretty awesome. It's definitely a good, I have a horrible track record with cowls anyway, and if I can finish that one all the way through, then I'm going to be a happy camper. Because that's better than I've done in the past. So my next project, I actually do not have it anymore, but I will insert a picture of it, and it is just a simple purse. My husband is really good friends with some people that we know, and they have some children, and one of the sometimes when I make things or just whatever, like I'll just send him some things to give to them, just things that I've made. And I guess I gave her a purse, and I can't even remember that purse. I don't even remember what it looked like, but he took a video of her. I can't remember how old she is. I think she's only about 5 or 6 maybe, I'm not sure, but she's not very old. She may be a little older than that. I was trying to think if she's in school yet, and I can't remember. But she's the cutest little girl ever. And she in the video, she was asking him to ask me if I would make her another purse, because she had the purse on her shoulders and it was falling apart. I'm not sure if maybe I didn't weave in an end well enough. I'm not sure, but it was falling apart. And I got right on it and made that baby a purse. And so I wanted to make something that was sturdy, that she could really stuff it full. It wouldn't stretch. And I wanted something that would be quick, because I honestly don't like making bags. Really, like I gravitate towards doilies or amigurumi or blankets. And so I'm not really a bag maker, but I had this scrubby smoothie from Red Heart. I've had this for years and years and years up in my closet, and I've slowly worked through it over the years, but I had 3 skeins of this, and this is my 3rd skein, and it's about half gone. And I used the S method to make it 3 strands at once. And the good thing about the S method, and I have talked about this before in the past, but if you're new here, you may not have ever heard of this. But whenever COVID was around, I got cataracts. At like 31 years old, 32 years old, I had severe cataracts on the front and the backs of my lens. Anterior and posterior cataracts, and they were rapidly growing, and I actually went blind in one eye and partially blind in the other eye. And so it was really scary because, obviously with COVID going around, the whole world shut down, and I could not get surgery. So I was home a lot because I couldn't see to drive or to go to work or anything like that. So I got put on medical leave from work, and all I did was make blankets. That's the only thing that I could see to do. And I wanted to crochet, And so I used a really big hook and I used 3 strands of yarn to make blankets, and that's what I did. And I learned how to do the S method, and I will try to find a video. And basically that is where you can use 3 strands of yarn out of the same skein. So you don't have to use 3 different skeins, you know, and you're not wasting your yarn, like, you know, have 3 partial skeins. Instead, you would have, you know, it all come from one. And it's just a really neat method. And I'm not sure where it came from or who discovered it or whatever, but like I said, I will try to find the video that I followed to learn how to do it. And that's what I did to make that. And all I did was I made a really long rectangle of half double crochet is what I did. And then, so I had my rectangle, and then I just folded it up as far as I wanted, and then made sure that it had a flap to go over. So when I folded it a third of the way up, I sewed the sides down the side, and then that flap came over the top to make kind of like a, what's it called, like a messenger bag type purse. And then I just attached my yarn on the sides and did half double crochets for the strap, made it as long as I thought it needed to be, attached a button, and she absolutely loved it. My husband said that he texted her mom and told her that he was bringing it. And so when because he actually works for them too, does accounting for them, and she came into the office and was just like, you know, she didn't ask him for it, but like she came in there like hoping for it, you know. And so he finally let her think for a while that he didn't have it, and then he finally, you know, pulled it out and gave it to her. And she was very excited, and I actually stuffed it full of amigurumis. I put like 3 in there that I had made and sent them to her. And it was so funny because when I was in here, because I have them all up here and then I have some in there. And when I was in here, I was having such a hard time deciding which ones to give away because there's just so many that I just want to keep. It's so bad. I'm so bad, I know. But yeah, she really enjoyed getting her little gift, and I was happy that I was able to do that and bring a smile to that sweet baby's face. So that's all that I've done, y'all. I ain't done nothing. I started a gnome because I did do a gnome last podcast, but I'm really not sure if I'm going to finish it or not, or like anytime soon, because the only thing that I got done was like the base and then like the top of it. But it's the same exact gnome that I did last time. It's just the tulip gnome, I think, out of the Amigurumi Gnomes book. Let's see, I have it right here. So that's the top of it. And then this is the gnome that I'm thinking about making. I will finish it eventually. I thought it would be cute to have a little pink one to go with the blue one that I made. Well, if I can get the page open here. So it's this one right here. But like I said in my last video, I'm going to do it the same way that I did the blue gnome. And I'm going to give it the Pampino or the Pamgnomes body. And then use the hat. And so I did do the base of this the same way that she did in the pattern. Except I just did the 6 single crochets in a magic ring and just kept going with it till it was as long as I wanted. I'll probably put like a, what's it called? What's those things called? A pipe cleaner. I'll probably put a pipe cleaner in there. I think that's what I did on the last one. To make it curve a little bit to where it's not like sticking straight up, to where it looks more like a stem. I'm not sure if I'm going to put the little leaves on it like I did last time on the other one, because I'm not sure if I really like that. And now these do have little appliques that you can put on them, but I'm not going to do that either. I just like just the hat is all I want to do. And in case you don't know, this is the Mufficorn Amigurumi Gnomes. I love this book so good, like so much. I think that is so cute. There's so many that I want to do in here. Gnomes make me happy. I'm not sure. I don't want to make it a girl. Nothing against the girl gnomes. I just prefer doing the beards instead of the braids. I don't think I've ever made a girl gnome. I'm losing stitches. I enjoy needle felting the beards. So I think that I'm going to make it a boy. So it's going to be a pink and a blue boy gnomes that will be together. But, you know, I'll go into detail. If I finish it, I'll go into more detail and tell you all the yarns and colors and all that stuff. But I think that's a pretty color for the top. And I don't have a lot of that yarn left. So that's the colors that I had. And so that's what I wanted to use. And now, like I said, I have made quite a few purchases since like February-ish. Book related purchases. Obviously I bought this one. I will show you that. But these, I will do look insides for these eventually. I'm not sure when, but eventually I will. A lot of these books I got used on eBay. I love eBay. I get books from them all the time because I know a lot of people really love to have new books or like new, you know, straight from Amazon. But I don't mind getting a used copy because I swear sometimes they look brand new even when you get them used. Sometimes they may have writing in them. Sometimes they may have a sticker on them. They may be an ex-library book, something like that. But it doesn't matter because I just want it for the patterns. And that's all that really matters to me. And so I did find this one, and this one right here, I think is out of print. I don't think that you can buy this anymore on Amazon, or if you can, it's like extremely expensive. And this is a Meteor Books or Amigurumi Patterns.net. I just love their books so much. And I would love to have every single one. I do know that this is by Ilaria Callery. And two of her books, this one and the Amigurumi Globetrotters, I think, are both out of print and you can't find them anymore. So I'm still on the lookout for that one, the Globetrotters, but I don't know if I'll ever find it or not because the ones that are on eBay are like $50. And this one right here was the cheapest that I have ever seen this book, and it was only like $12. And I was like, I can do that all day, every day. And so I did buy this one. I feel like that this is a really, really cute book. It's got a lot of cute little patterns in it, but I feel like that there's only a few that I would actually make. But I do think that they're all super cute. Like that train is so cute. I tried to make a train one time and I gave up on it. I love that bear with his sweater on, and then you got Santa, and there's a reindeer in here that's really, really cute. But like I said, I might show these for Christmas in July, like a Christmas in July, because I bought a couple Christmas books, and I have one more. I have 3 Christmas books now. I've also got this one right here, which is really, really cute book. I really like this one. It's all new, 20 to Make Christmas Crochet by Val Pierce. And I have, this designer has multiple different, like she's been around for a long time, I think, because I have seen her name several times. I know I have a booklet that has some mini, I think they're meant to be crocheted with thread, but you can crochet them with something else, I'm sure. But I have done patterns by this designer before, and this is a Search Press book, and it's really, really cute. It's hardback. Some of them, there's a little gnome in here. Some of them are like smaller things, like a little gift bag, garland, ornaments. But there's some really cute little amigurumis in here too. But I thought for the price, and plus it was on sale, because I think I got this one from Amazon. But I thought that it was really, really cute. And I love Christmas books. And I feel like there's a lot of AI type Christmas books out there. But I'm kind of scared to get, like, I feel like there's not like a ton of Christmas books out there. I know there's a couple nativity books that I want to get eventually. Also, there's two that I know of that I want. But as far as like a mix of Christmas patterns, I don't feel like that there's a lot of options out there. But if you know of any or have any that you know about, let me know in the comments, because I just love Christmas and I love Christmas books. They make me happy. And so the next ones that I have, I found on eBay, and they were from a seller on there, and they were, you bought two and you got one for free. And so that's what I did, because I didn't have any of these books and I've been wanting them for a long time, and it was a really, really good deal. It was a lot cheaper than Amazon, and they look brand new. They look like they've never been used. So I got this, Unicorns and Dragons, and let's see, Unicorns, Dragons, and More Fantasy Amigurumi Book 2. I do have Book 1. I've never made anything from it, but, you know, I just wanted to complete the set. Because even if I don't make stuff out of my books right away, because that is one of my goals, is to make stuff out of my books. But I just love looking at them. They make me happy. But I really love this girl right here. That girl. There's quite a few patterns in this one that is really cute. And so I didn't get that one on that deal. And then this is another one that I'd been wanting for a while. But I held off on it because I didn't think that I would like it as much as I do. But after I got this book and actually looked through all the patterns, there are some super cute patterns in this book. Like, even more than what I realized. And it's just the cutest. And I've never seen, I'm sure there's patterns out there, but I personally have never, or can't think of ever seeing a amigurumi of a pregnant woman. And I just think that's amazing. Because it really looks like she is pregnant. And so this one is really, really cute. And this, this doll right here is by the same woman that does the Iconic Women, Carla Matroni, and the Zodiac Dolls book. I really love this doll right here. I really want to make her. I just don't have the right skin tone in the yarn that I want to use. So I need to find a 3-weight skin tone for this doll, because I really want to make it. And there's another one by her too that's like a wedding, but it uses the same base. It's just a different dress. So there's that one. Like I said, those are from her. And this is a Meteor Books as well. Really, really cute. I love this Christmas elf right here. I think that she is so adorable. This book is super cute. I highly recommend this book. Oh, and this one right here is a Meteor Books too, in case I forgot to say. And then this next book, I don't know which one I got for free or which ones I paid for, but like I said, this was part of that deal, and it is one of the Tuva books, or the Hello. I think they use Hello Cotton or something like that in it. And I've been on the fence about this book for a while, but it's like I wanted it, but I wasn't really sure how I would feel about it. And it is the Amigurumi People, 16 Wonderful Characters to Crochet by Mei Lee of Amigurumi. And so it's got all these little people in it. And I think that they are different. So I think that's what kind of drew me into it. And plus, like I said, I wanted to get a third book, and then this was the one that I chose. Because like I said, I got these on eBay, and so I had limited options. But I think that it's really cute. I don't know how soon, like I don't know if this is one that I would like gravitate toward really soon. But I do think they're cute. And I like the way that she crochets some of their hair. It's a little different. Like, I think that one's cute. I just think that it would be neat to put my own spin on these dolls. Some of them are, you know, more detailed, like with the firefighter and the astronaut and stuff, but it's a really cute book, and I really do love the Tuva books as well. The Tuva publisher, they have some really, really cute books as well. Next two books were actually more eBay purchases. I think I only got the one from Amazon, but it's a Search Press book, and it's an older book. I'm not sure when it was made. 2016, I think, is when this one came out. But it is Cuddly Animals to Crochet, and I've seen mixed things about this book on YouTube, so I'm not sure if it's going to be a good one or not. I know the designer is Lucia Forthman, maybe, but it's got 28 different patterns in it, and it's they're really cute. It looks like it's written a little different, like it has like a UK abbreviation after every US abbreviation. So it'll say like 6 single crochets, and then in the parentheses it'll say UK double crochet. And I understand why they do that. But I think that you should pick one or the other. Either you're going to do it in UK terms or you're going to do it in US terms, because I think that just takes away from the pattern when they do it that way. And I've seen other books that do that too. Now, it does have your stitch counts and all that at the end. I've seen people do patterns out of this book before, and I feel like that some people liked it and some people did not like it at all. So I'm curious to try it out. I mean, I wouldn't jump out and buy this book or anything like that until, you know, maybe I'll work a pattern out of it and can tell you all. But if you have any experience with it, I'd love to know. But I just thought that they were so cute, and I just wanted to give it a go for myself. And then this one right here, this is a book that I've been debating on getting for years, probably like 5 years, honestly. And I just never did buy it. I don't know why. And I seen it on eBay for like $4, and it's a little banged up because it's an older book. 2007, I think this one came out. But it's an older book, obviously, so it's been through some things. But it's called Amigurumi Super Happy Crochet Cute by Elizabeth A. Daughtry, I think is how you say that. But I just love the little people, like animal people in it. They got their clothes on and stuff, and I just have been gravitated toward this book for a long time, and I just never bought it. And when I seen it for like $4, I was like, I might as well get it. Just add it to my ever-growing library. But I really think that they're adorable. I really want to make this bunny right here. I don't know what she's supposed to be. A cat, maybe? A bear? I don't know. Some of the pages in this is cut, but the patterns are not. So it's got like some food stuff in it. Like hamburgers and a dead fish, carrots and strawberries. But then it's got like a dog in here, a pig, which is kind of funky looking, a deer. But the people, the weird little people is what drew me in. I was trying to find, like, you got Hep Cat right there. I just think that they're so funny looking. I just want to try them out. I think they use like crochet thread for around the eyes, but I can't remember exactly. And then you got this bunny with a two-tone tail on the back. And then this girl right here, she's the one that her pages are cut in this book. So, you know, you kind of gotta beware of eBay too as well. But like I said, none of the patterns are missing. It's like, I don't even know why. They might have cut her picture out or something. But you see, it's cut right here. So, and then it's cut down here at the bottom. But like I said, none of the pattern is missing, so I'm not upset about it because this book is really old. So, it's in decent shape for it to be from 2007. And that's that. That's all the books that I've purchased because, you know, I can't stop buying books because I just love them so much and they make me happy. And so why not keep adding to what makes me happy? When will I crochet out of those? I don't know. I mean, at least I've done the gnomes, right? But the rest of them, I'm not sure. I pull them out. I pulled them out ever since I've got them and looked at them, and I just haven't made anything yet. So maybe when my Crojo gets going and things, you know, get back to normal for me, I will pull those out and try out some of those patterns. We'll see. The last thing that I got is, I thought it was an excellent deal. I got it from Goodwill, and it was $3.99 for this whole bag. A big old Ziploc bag of crochet thread. And also this Lily Sugar and Cream was in there too. And this color is, oh, I don't know, strawberry. This color is strawberry. It's really pretty, actually. I was thinking I might make me some washcloths or a pot holder or something out of it because my pot holders are getting kind of raggedy. I probably need to make some more. And I don't use store-bought dishcloths. I just make my own because, you know, I think they work awesome. And there was actually two. One of them is used. Feels like maybe they had Christmas projects in mind. I'm not sure. But one of them was used or had lost the label. I'm not sure. But I have two of these, so I can make a big doily out of this if I wanted to. And it is South-made, which I've never had this before. I don't think they make it anymore, but I could be wrong. But I've never had South-made. I do have booklets, doily booklets that have the South-made brand in it, like they talk about it, but I've never actually used their thread. So I thought that was really neat. And this one is called Shaded Greens, and it's a number 10 crochet thread. So I figure, you know, for bookmarks or a big doily, I would be able to do that. Like a Christmas one would be cool. Also this one right here, which is another South-made one, and it is called Forest Green. And so, like I said, I feel like that they might have had a Christmas project in mind with these, and maybe they just never was able to do it. But I think those would look good together, don't you? There was this one in the bag. It's really pretty, multicolored. To me, that looks a little bit thicker than a number 10, but I could be wrong. Might be a number 5. Then again, it could be number 10. I don't know. But it's really pretty. It don't have a label on it or nothing, but I think that it would make a really pretty something, bookmark or something. And I want to dabble in the smaller thread for doilies just to see what they look like. So maybe I'll try that. And then this one was just plain. It's like an off-white, like an ecru color. And it didn't have a label either. But these big things of thread like this, you know, obviously not South-made, but like Aunt Lydia's or something is like $5. Like $4 or $5. So I think that this was a really good deal for $4. And I know this is like $3 on its own, so I was really happy with my Goodwill purchase. So that's all that I have for you all. I've kept you long enough for only having like 2 projects partially completed or completed and not even having one in person to share. But I just enjoy getting on here and chatting with you all. Even when I don't have a lot to show, I still need to make a point to not stay gone so long. So yeah, but hopefully you all enjoyed this video, and until next time, guys, I will see you in another video. Bye.